Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking the whole time, but my mic was muted. You hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was weird.
Dude, I got great news.
You got your internship.
I got Diamond in Apex. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Priorities, huh? No, congrats, man. Awesome.
Yeah, it's really great. I'm excited. Now I have to go through the negotiation phase. They're like, we want to give you this one. Let me think about it.
Oh yeah.
They're offering me money that I so I was like, what?
I know, right? I know, right? That's what I was like, dude.
I was like, that's a lot of money. Sure you want to pay me that much? And I was like, I probably should ask for more.
Ask for more. No.
No. And also, books that I read, just like way off about all the little things, like how long would I be working for since it's an internship, what is the amount of hours I'd be getting weekly, and then the type of work that I'd be expected to output. Opportunities for overtime, shit like that.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I'm comfortable telling you how much they offered me.
I'm streaming, so you know.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Okay, go for it.
They offered me 30 for it, which is
Beautiful, man. That's awesome.
a good amount. I originally wanted, just wanted like $25 an hour.
Yep.
So I'm excited. The great thing about this is that depending how long they'll keep me on, I'll probably stay for. I'll probably want to stay for like, if possible, at least 6 months, and then from there start signing up for certain titles. At the time, leverage my experience, full-time position, try to find a salary, and annual salary for the 3050 is like 63,000. So I want to leverage that position. From
Absolutely.
63 to anywhere between 80 to 120k for the next jump.
Absolutely.
But so I don't know. I'm excited. I think, and the best part about it is that I get to work remotely.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. Which means I can literally live wherever.
You want to live up here?
No, it's cold and there's bears.
Oh, shut up. No, it's not.
Cold and there's bears.
No, just stop. Before you hurt yourself.
See, I thought about it, right? And I'm gonna just hurt myself thinking about the bears. All my life.
There's no bears, dude. Stop.
When I was in Arkansas, I was out there in the fucking woods, fucking what, 1.5 feet of snow.
Right.
All I could think of was bears. When I was walking through the trails, I thought of bears. Shook me the fuck out. It was fun.
Well, at least it's fun.
Too much stress. I already live in a place where I know there's bears. I might get eaten.
There's no bears. Bro, no bears.
See, I swear to God, I saw one in your house. I might have mistook it. I might have mistook it
For Matt?
as for Matt. but I'm almost certain that was a real bear.
You're so dumb. You're so stupid.
Like 90% sure that was a bear.
Oh man, I put a new post on my YouTube channel. I made a poll of preferred streaming platform.
What did you do?
Yeah, if you don't mind filling it out, it'd be cool.
Cool, easy. I'm gonna go put Facebook and YouTube.
It's only 3 options, Genie.
I'm not a genie. I don't grant wishes.
True. I'll throw it in my Trovo chat.
About what this man's about. Community. Where do you guys prefer to watch me?
The dawn of
I'm from Argentina. Awesome, Nosferatu. How you doing? I don't know too much other languages besides English, a little bit of Spanish, and some German, but you know. If you play a Victor, that should be enough. Really?
A woman's left unsatisfied.
All right. What we got here? We got Silas Nassist Raven. All right, buddy. Volley Bear. All right. Game started. Oh. Press the attack, Silas. All right. Always go for the first blood risk. I don't know about that one. Good solid damage early on Silas. And being melee, we can take advantage of that, but once he hits 2, he's got a much stronger all-in. I'm gonna go Gravity Field. Level 2 here. There we go. That's what I thought, buddy. Hey, Pedro, what's going on, man? Ugh. That's not what we wanted. I want to have a ward. I knew Volibear would be close by. What happened to my spell cost? The spell cost went away. Okay. We overstayed a little. Should have just recalled. I had plenty of gold for the Morello's back. Not Morello's back, Oblivion Orb.
An enemy has been slain.
All right, sounds good, Pedro. Always great to see you. Yeah, you hit 3 months. That's what happens. All right, we haven't seen Volibear for a while. Minions are pushed up a little too far with no vision. But I do have, yep.
Slain an enemy.
10 seconds on flash. I thought Keen was coming. Really thought Keen was coming. So I don't understand the question. Oh. Yay, attack speed runes. So this is definitely gonna come down. We got Dragon coming up. Yep.
Your secret is safe with me, Luxana.
They're low enough. We'll push this. They don't want to push it in. Fine. Go. Good damage. We've got Ignite. So we can duel him, but Volibear's probably nearby. we're just gonna push this in real quick. I'm stuck plat 4 and I just love playing Victor, but I don't know how to carry my way to D4. Victor's just not really gonna hard carry by himself most of the time. Really it just comes down to making less mistakes. I don't have E. No! My Q was on cooldown. I didn't have mana for E. I was gonna kill him right there. Ah! Damn.
An enemy has been slain.
Understanding your damage output better than the opponent, making less mistakes, being available for objective fights, and recognizing your identity and your team. You don't always have to hard carry. If your team's doing well, be that support for them. Be that utility, be that control mage. Unless they make a lot of mistakes early, you're not gonna get those kills as often. But you can carry the game without getting kills. If you make little mistakes and you build up your XP properly and farm up. Oh. Try to get there sooner.
An enemy has been slain.
Silas is dead. Good.
Rampage.
How do you play if your team is behind? Don't die, farm up, scale. If the game's a loss, the game's a loss. If your team is behind but you're doing okay and you farm up and scale and you just clear waves and install the game out, then your team can eventually catch up, no? You might have to outplay here and there. What? I did not see him. Did anyone see him there? How well is Nasus doing? Fight breaking out mid-river. No Silas. What's the most hard matchup for Victor? There's too many. It's not really a way to tell you how to play it out. I mean, if you can't go anywhere near a matchup, then you got to make sure you just last it and don't take dumb trades unless your jungler's around. You also want to make sure that if they're higher level players, that you don't give them a minion wave that they can put in an advantageous position, which forces you to move up when you're behind. Because ideally, your entire goal is to make sure you farm up against matchups that you're having a problem with, right? So you want to make sure that you keep the minions in a safe spot for you, or you're at least watching the jungler and being aware that if the minions are in a non-safe spot, you think about the risk versus reward of the jungler possibly coming to kill you in regards to those minions that you might miss, right? And so when you're playing against a matchup that hurts you in the lane specifically, then you have to make sure that you just play safe and farm. Now, if the matchup's not that hard in the lane and the matchup's harder in the mid to late game, think about what makes him harder in the mid to late game and keep that in your mind about positioning properly so that he doesn't have that possibility of doing that to you. If the enemy mid laner gets fed off your team, then the enemy mid laner gets fed off your team, but you do everything you can to play it out. You're not going to win every game. You're going to lose plenty of games, right? But really, you have to look at what did you do? What could you have done different? What did you do different? Are you the reason why you lost? Are you the reason why things got harder? Did you make a mistake that made it harder for the rest of your team? How can you prevent that in your next game against the same matchup? You have to sometimes just sack the lane and realize that you're getting camped and you can't play super aggressive because you're going to get camped and give the enemy team a bunch of free resources because you're playing too arrogant. Then you have to think about that. If bot lane's getting fed and you're playing against a matchup that you're not doing so hot in, then just play around bot lane, right? Where the fuck do you think you're doing? Okay. All right. Hope that makes sense. I have a lot of healing on their team. I feel like Morello's is fine here. So like Nasus, right? He's got Chem Tank. He's got Magic Resist. He's got the ability to run me down with Phase Rush. If I get too close to him, I can easily lose this fight. So I gotta respect that. I also gotta respect the fact that there's no vision on the map. And that if I try to take a fight and no one's showing on the map, what are the chances they're going to show up at the fight and make it so that I'm going to lose? Even if I might be winning the matchup at first, if I can't take him out fast enough, then what does it matter? Yeah. See? He thought he had me after that, but I used my shield at the proper timing and turned around with that movement speed bonus as he was turning around. So I was able to create that bigger gap. I wasn't sure if Kayn was going to lose that. That's why I flashed back in to help him out. But yeah, definitely Nasus is going to be the issue to pay attention to. So because he's building Magic Resist, we're going to start trying to build Void Staff here. I probably could have grabbed a pink ward as well. Let's go ahead and do Dragon. Alright, Nasus is bot side. Silas and Draven are mid with Nami. We can pink ward through their jungle. Okay. Coming down, Fiora. Okay. 2 ults used. Got Ignite in 15. Zone off. Zone them off my Fiora. Yeah, I don't know why he went chem tank, but he did. Makes his chase pretty strong. No! Damn. I couldn't cue the minion. Oh well. GG. Maybe not. Game's still going. They overstayed. Do 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 do. Got blue buff coming up. I've got combo. 3 of them are showing. Mid. Oh, this is bot. No one's coming this way. Good. No dragons up. We could do Baron. Or we could just force down mid inhib. Got a pretty good wave. It's just me and Ezreal here though, so I don't know. It's kind of risky. Yep. Okay. Alright, good dragon. I don't have flash. We get an inhib. And rotate over to the left here with these minions. You don't want to force anything. Yeah, I don't know about this, guys. No way. Okay, Silas ult. We got dragon. One down on either side. I feel like we just go Baron. I don't know why we're still here. Yeah. Let's just go Baron, guys. Let's just reset and go Baron. We got triple inhib. Been sending quite a bit on me. I'm gonna go ahead and go stopwatch here. Usually struggle with team fight positioning. I don't know what I should do to shut down the carries or take down their front line. You gotta evaluate every single fight, and you have to decide what's better. Do you have the damage output to go and kill the back line without any repercussions? Then go for the back line. If taking the back line is gonna put you at risk, then go for the front line. If the front line is more of a problem for your team that's carrying and you're just supporting and utility, then just play peel and just play it out. Figure out what your carry wants to do. If your carry is going on in the back line, see if you can go with them. See if you can set up for them. See if you can zone the damage dealers away from the front line. If you use your gravity field and your ult correctly, don't necessarily go all in on the carries or the squishies. Just send your ult back there with an E, maybe a W to split them off, and see if your team can then take the front line out together and separate that fight. You're that control mage for a reason. Does that make sense? You don't always have to one shot, one kill players as Victor, because most of the time you're not going to get to the point in the game where you can do that unless you got super fed early, and then of course at that point you evaluate your damage output, you evaluate your risk, and you can go ahead and do that. But if most of the time, if you're just farmed up and you know nothing's really going on, or maybe you're a little bit behind, then play the utility, play the gravity field zoning, play the ult zoning. Understand and look at the game, look at the team fight as a whole. Don't tunnel onto that really sexy, squishy, tasty carry that you want to one shot, because maybe that's not the right play. Maybe that carry is super behind too, and they're not actually the carry, even though they normally would be. Right? You gotta pay attention to those things. And the only way you're gonna figure it out, and the only way you're gonna learn, is from the mistakes of you making the wrong decision. But don't just take the lost team fight at face value. Try to figure out why it was a loss, why the decision didn't pan out during your VOD reviews. Wow, Molly did a lot of damage. Good game. Unfortunately, it's not so simple as just saying, oh yeah, every single time X happens, do Y. Every single game you have to adapt and improve. You have to recognize what's happening in the game, adapt and change your strategy, adapt and change your play style to what makes sense for the win condition. And it's always going to be different based on different matchups, based on different paces of the game, based on different mistakes and decisions made previously in the game, based on objective pressure, whatever. And the more you play the game, the more you'll start to recognize that. And the more you mess up and you make the wrong call in those team fights, don't just take it as a wrong call in a team fight and face value. Take a moment, maybe figure out, wait, why did we lose that team fight so hard? What maybe would have happened if I would have went for that front line instead of that back line, right? Would I have been alive Did I die immediately going for the back line? If I would have been alive, would I have been alive to apply a little bit more pressure with my E and my W to keep my carry alive? Why did my carry die? Why did we lose that team fight, right? And go back and watch those team fights. You don't have to watch the whole game, just watch those key moments. Watch those key moments and see what you could have done better. Could you have been there sooner? Could you have been in a different bush? Could you have awarded better to prevent a loss, right? Even though it doesn't matter anymore for that game, the chances are you're going to run into those same patterns and run into those same scenarios in different variances in future games. And if you familiarize yourself with those scenarios and come up with an idea and a thesis and a strategy that makes sense for those scenarios, then when they come again, you're more likely to adapt naturally and make the right call. That was a hard silver game. I feel like they were low level accounts. 67. I don't know. It wasn't too bad. It actually wasn't too bad. Made some really weird decisions as a team. Stalled the game out because of it. But yeah, I'm gonna play on this account for a bit, see if I can climb it out. Get it ranked up, get it up to the same rank as my main account. When I get to plat, you know, solo, when I get to that area, you'll see me play with the same people that you play, and you know, I may or may not be able to carry every game. And when the ones I don't carry, how do I adapt to that? How do I change my playstyle? How do I still solidify a win? If the game is completely far gone, the game's a loss, maybe I take more risks, maybe I take more chances to make crazy risky plays, because maybe it pans out and then we end up stalling the game out long enough to potentially win, or it doesn't pan out and the game was a loss anyway, right? So there's also that. I mean, me personally, for the past 5 seasons, I've consistently hit diamond only playing Victor, right? And so it's definitely possible, but you have to understand, you have to recognize how to adapt your play, right? And then once you get to diamond, it becomes a little bit different, because there's a reason why most one tricks get stuck in D4 or D3 or area, is because they only got there from focusing on a couple certain fundamentals that were strong for them, and a lot of other things they were able to ignore. But now that you get to a more solidified game where mistakes are punished or more heavier, those fundamentals now start to really show. Those misses are really showing, and that's kind of what's going on with me, right? I was able to basically get to diamond consistently for 5 years, playing only Victor based on my mechanics alone, primarily, and a little bit of strategy and macro knowledge. But now the requirement to have more macro knowledge is definitely there. So that's something I'm personally working on. But the thing is sometimes we focus on things too narrowly. Like, oh, Victor does not beat X matchup in this 1v1 ever because their kit's overtuned or they're super broken. Now that means I cannot win the game, and my champion's shit, and I can't climb because my champion's shit, right? It doesn't work that way, that simply. yes, there are matchups that Victor just flat out loses. But just because you flat out lose lose the matchup doesn't mean you flat out lose the game. If you adapt your build and you adapt your play and you play a little safe and you recognize your weaknesses, and then you're able to stall out and take those hits and get to the point where those weaknesses aren't as much apparent, then that's when you can find that moment to come back and utilize all your skills and your experience and your knowledge that you built up over the time that you played the champion, right? So that it's difficult. I mean, I'm telling you now, that's really difficult to keep in mind. I mean, I still struggle with that. Sometimes you play against a certain matchup X amount of times and you're like, oh yeah, I can beat X, and then X beats you and you're like, what happened? What is it broken now? What's going on? This is crazy. And it just comes down to power spikes and understanding them. Power spikes and power droughts. When are you strong? When are you not strong? How can you get stronger? When do you get stronger? How do you get yourself to that point with making as little mistakes as possible? That's it. And my friend Matt, he's been challenging. He's been challenging. He's been coaching a lot of players recently, even some in Challenger. And every single time I have these moments of doubt, he repeats the same shit to me every single time, and I have the same response every single time. And then it does so well for a couple of days every single time, and then one little key moment happens, and it all goes down the poo-poo drain, and all momentum's lost. Right? And it's the same thing. It's the same thing. What I'm telling you right now is it's the same thing. So that's just it. That's really it. Is understanding when your champion does well, when your champion doesn't do well, when your champion doesn't do well, what things can it do well that can at least give you the ability to survive. Do you have to position differently? Do you have to manipulate the waves differently? Do you have to give up your tower pressure? Do you have to play around other lanes? Do you have to peel for your carry? Do you have to peel the front line? Do you have to peel the back line? Do you have to separate the team fight? Do you have to get some wards out and position properly? I mean, it's just so many things. There's so many things. Hoping no one dodges this game. Someone just dodged. Justin, were you in the game? Are you in my lobby? Well, Justin, if you want to play, we can play, man. I'll play one. Don't think I'm just gonna automatically carry and go super, super hard, though. If that's what you were looking for. But I don't mind. When I play Ari Runestone, I always poke a ton. Oh, Ari Runestone. I always poke a ton and take teleport. But now that I think about it, should I recall and get the Mana Stone thing or keep taking the Mana tier? Okay, so Ari does damage. It's great. But you also have to recognize your mana conservation. And you have to recognize their minions, and you have to recognize their health, and you have to recognize the wave state, etc. Right? So, simple terms, play around your Aerie with your autos sometimes. You don't necessarily have to use your ability all the time to proc it, and try to only use your ability when you have the mana flow proc, right? Because that way you're able to conserve some more mana. Now, if after you recall, you feel like you're just going to be spamming abilities all game long, right? Then sure, you can go and you think that you're just going to be scaling, you're not going to be really prevalent in the early game skirmishes, then sure, go tier, go those kinds of things. But if you're putting out some good DPS and you're putting out some good poke, and you got some good lane prio, and you got some possible skirmishes coming up, and that you need to be available for them, you need to have that extra damage, then go amp tome, and then just recognize that you have less mana and you have to conserve your mana properly, right? Like, Victor has high mana cost, right? However, if they're not so high that it's unbearable, right? But when you play for the extra damage and you play for the extra impact, you're now losing on the extra mana, right? So if you're losing on the extra mana, then you have to make sure you're more picky about when you put the damage out, and that when you put that damage out, it's going to land. Nothing worse than putting out the damage or trying to put out extra damage, and then you have no mana, and then you're not landing that damage, and so going that extra damage completely went against you. And you could have been a lot better off going mana, and then you have a lot more of a window to make mistakes, make misses of your lasers. So you have to be more picky about your time of using your abilities, and looking at your mana flow reset, and looking at your the wave state, and looking at maybe if you can take out some minions with your poke damage, right? You want to get those high value E's when you can. So that's the thing. I can't really say should you go tier, should you not go tier if you go airy, because it's not that simple. It never is that simple. You know, it's if you got the extra mana, I mean, if you got the extra money, you don't need anything right now, go, sure, go to here, right? But then look at the game. Is the tier ever going to be used? Are you going to be able to use that extra mana spamming? Are you going, is it, if spamming the wave and pushing the wave in, is that going to put you more vulnerable to jungle ganks? Are you able to survive those jungle ganks? Are you better off not spamming mana and letting the minions stay in your turret area and last hitting them, right? These decisions all have to be considered. And I know it's crazy, but it's true. It's true. And sometimes it's really difficult to make those decisions in the moment when you're playing the game. But you have to, in some way, subconsciously think about these things. Or if you don't, then those are the things that you're possibly missing when things go wrong, right? If you go back to the games where things went wrong, where you didn't have mana, why? Look at now go back and watch all the times you used abilities to the point where you had no mana, and then count how many times those abilities were actually needed. Could you have used more autos? Could you have set up the wave better? Could you have landed the abilities? And if you landed the abilities, how much less abilities would you have to land, and how much more prior would you have in the lane? Would you have been able to make them recall so that you could have that recall timer, so you wouldn't have to use that teleport? Right? It's difficult. It really is. It's difficult. And these are things that I'm struggling with too. So like, don't think it's just you. But I'll 100% talk about and discuss what I have to think about, what I've been having to think about, what really matters. These little things that make up those mistakes. In lower ranks, it doesn't matter as much because people don't capitalize on those mistakes as often. So realistically, if you're able to keep up with those things and use them properly, then you're able to create a lot more of an advantage because the enemy you're playing against doesn't recognize it. They don't recognize that small advantage you have with that extra mana. They don't recognize that small advantage you have with that amp tome. They don't recognize that small advantage you have with that big huge minion wave and pressure in the river, right? But you might. You might. Yeah, it is mostly AD. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine going airy here. All right. Ooh, TF player. Nice. Very good. You gonna watch your replays? Sounds good, Mars. And you don't have to watch them all. Just think about the ones where you felt, wow, what the hell? I didn't have mana. And then those moments where you thought about, if I would have bought mana here, I would have been better off. Well, figure out why you didn't have mana. Did you really have to use all those abilities? If you did, if you had to match their wave clear and they just had way more wave clear and they're able to spam their abilities more, and you had to match that, or you were going to lose out on XP or farm, then sure, you're gonna need more mana, and then in that case you would go tier, and then at that point if you went tier, then you're playing for mid to late, and so you're scaling and you're not taking as much pressure, most aggressive damage, and you're just farming, right? And you're farming and farming and farming, and at that point if you went tier and you're using abilities, make sure those abilities are actually landing those last hits, because if they're not, then you're just hurting yourself even more. Do. Bam, 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 bam. Malawi. No, allow. Hello.
Hello. I love you.
I love you too.
How you doing?
Good.
Oh, good. You're cute, right? What? No. Hey, Dexter.
Okay. Diana mid. Alright, we're gonna go barrier.
I love you.
Love you too. I'm gonna go barrier and then. I'm gonna try. All right. Cool. Game started.
How's your stream going?
Going good, man. How you doing?
Good.
Been listening to my talks.
Yes.
How much of it do you disagree with, and percentage wise? It's like, oh,
matter.
90%.
Doesn't matter.
So 90%. Got it. All right.
Here's the thing, right? It's like when you're talking about like the game, and like I've come to this realization as my understanding it, my understanding of this game, that you're not gonna learn
30 seconds until minions spawn.
strictly just by like listening from somebody who knows something more than you do or whatever, right? Like it's really just gonna come down from like playtime.
Understanding.
But
yeah.
you know,
Sure.
but you have to. There has to be some sort of like guidance at least to get you in the right direction, but you have to discover it on your own. Because I tell you like, oh yeah, you could do this, you have to be willing to implement it on your own, like without me telling you that, just give you like some push, you know.
Absolutely.
Has spawned.
Yeah.
Did you like that Silas outplay?
Or the one where you went into the tower, like a dumbass?
Yeah. I sidestepped
good.
it.
Yeah, as long as you dodge that, you're chilling. Like, his E is so fucking annoying, man. As long as you dodge that, you're chilling. That's his engage. That's just where most of his damage comes from anyway, other than his passive.
What do you think of W level 2 in a Silas?
W level 2?
That's what I
Well,
thought.
you
That's what I
forced him to
did.
flash. Yeah, you forced him to flash because he missed, right? Like, he would have had to flash regardless. W level 2 is very good if you place it correctly. And
Yeah,
that's something like
that's
I
the
see
main
you struggle
thing.
with sometimes.
That's the main
Is-
thing.
Yeah, and like, you know, W level 2 works on a lot of champions, right? And like specifically like Diana, if you know where she comes out of her dash, you know where to place it, you know?
Absolutely. Or
But I believe you can only go W2 if you start at E first. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I went Airy, so I started E first, and I was like, okay, if I started E first, then if he goes in for his all-in at level 2, and I have big minion wave, he doesn't have the ability to really heal yet. So if I catch him in a gravity field with E and got minion aggro, I mean, that's a lot of damage at level 2
Yeah.
based on his mistake. I mean, it only works into those champions that are notorious for going for those level 2s.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly believe that you should always go third W, like on Victor, and that's just me when I play him. Just because, like, everything that goes in, right? Like, Victor's so vulnerable early, he needs something. Because if they did, like, a lot of power spikes on champions are 2 and 3, right?
Yep.
If you don't have W and you only have, like, E, you're fucking yourself, right? Like, yeah, you're gonna do more damage in theory with the E, like during like non-engage scraps, right? But
I've been
specifically-
taking gravity field level 3 more But I only take it into matchups where I can't be safe level 3.
Well, okay, so here's the thing, right? Like, hear me out on this one. So you take W into melee matchups, right? Because
Oh, melee
they have to
matchups,
get,
absolutely. Yeah.
yeah, because like you didn't take it with Diana, right? You should have
Well,
taken
'cause-
it with Diana.
I should have probably. I mean, that
Yeah.
wasn't me really thinking about it, but I do it in the Yasuo and I do it in the Yone.
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Yasuo and Yone are exceptions to a lot of things, though, unfortunately. They're so fucking annoying. Like, W into Yone is, if you need to use it, you're positioning wrong kind of thing. That's my take on it. Because Yone can just get out of it, like, immediately, right? Yasuo has a little bit harder time getting out of it if he has no minions, right? So it just depends, really. But like Yone can be good, but I find that it's more effective on Yasuo. Interesting. Jesus Christ. You didn't even pop barrier. You didn't even try.
Oh no! I was just about to pop barrier and then I died.
This guy.
Okay. I thought I saw her use her shield. I should have waited like an extra second till my E was up. Handicaps.
Pop.
Oh man.
An ally has been slain.
Don, I thought you were going to go work out. God.
I'm also was slightly recovering from the stream that I did on my knee. But it feels better today, so I'm just gonna go hard.
If it's not like 100%, go a little soft and feel it out, you know?
Yeah.
It's never worth to get injured if you're not doing anything else other than just working out plainly.
Also, now that I think about it, since since I work and getting into this internship, now I'll have extra time, so I actually don't mind fucking doing a gym membership now.
Oh, okay.
So if you actually want to do that,
You still down to do it with me?
still down there to fucking get small. Like a thumb that I slam at the door.
Got it. I'll let you know. Is it gonna pay you well? Like, for what it is?
Yeah.
That's good. I would hope so.
I gotta still figure out how much hours they're gonna give me and for how long will the internship going to be.
It's an hourly thing, right?
It's an hourly work.
Got that.
I already set it, but that's how much they offer.
Did you send it to me or something? Oh, you did.
Diana's coming.
Congratulations. Jesus.
Yeah. A big moment.
You did. I mean, you make a lot of money in that field for sure. Especially if you start, like, if you get a permanent position. Whew, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, the annual position, if I was to work 52 weeks, about this much. Which is not a lot for someone with a master's, but
I mean, remember, degrees only go so far, right? Like, realistically, it's going to come down to how much experience you're going to be building from this, you know? And then using that to leverage yourself into a better position later on in life.
yeah, so I want to work this position hopefully for 6 months. Hope they let me work there for 6 months.
And just work your ass off, man. That's all internships are. You just really work. You're just grinding the entire time.
So if I can work there for 6 months to a year, and I can use that experience to leverage into anywhere between maybe 80 to $140,000 job.
And it's going to be well deserved. I'm super proud of you, man. Honestly. Nice. But yeah, no, dude, congratulations, man. You really, I mean, you've been working so hard for this, man. You deserve it. So done with you, dude.
It's like plat 1 now. I'm in plat 1 right now. These are like diamond 1. These are on like,
So then am I like challenger or something? I don't do anything?
no, you're like, you went to the TSMP. That's where you're at right now.
So I'm like semi-pro? Let's go, baby.
Once you get the nursing job, then you'll hit,
I mean, nursing isn't my what is it? Main source of income.
the Bitcoin trading.
Nope.
Coaching.
It's other stuff. I just put things in the right spot, you know, growing up.
Ally has been slain.
What Matt hasn't told us is that he's actually a Doge trillionaire.
I mean, Michael knows my stuff.
Yeah, dude.
But as far as that's gonna go, like, that's the whole reason why, like, going forward with like the plan or whatever, with like the whole like situation, I'm down, you know.
Oh yeah, man.
Like,
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a shit.
Shower?
Is about to be set free. The dawn of a new age has come.
Really?
Enemy double kill.
The dawn of a new age has come. Function over form.
Shut down.
Hmm.
caught the Diana.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Function overformed.
This game's gonna be a win. I wish we could still win this. Easily still win this.
Yep, we got dragon.
Analyzing approach.
Hmm.
That's fine.
Ace.
Cool. Cool. Ugh. Boy. Hey, Tronny, what's up? What to do? No worries, Justin. Thanks for the game, man. Alawi's a tough matchup for him, man. He is. Yeah, I made two crucial errors in the beginning of my lane against Diana that basically dictated that I had to just farm up, and without vision and river there was really no way for me to roam to follow her up. So unfortunately that's what panned out.
I'm back.
Welcome back, dude. Da, da, da. Bronze 6. What's going on, man? That's funny. I saw you were playing Valorant, dude. That's cool. It's cool, it's cool. CSGO upset you? Well, good job, buddy. You got comp banned in Counter-Strike. Wow. It's going all right. Currently 2-0 so far. Some more Kaiser mid. That's what that is. That time. That rogue energy time. Oh man, it's so good. Yeah, I was right. So we are playing against Mordekaiser. Okay. Mordekaiser Skarner. I'm gonna make sure to farm up extra this game. Extra farm. So I can take that QSS tax, because I'm not excited for it. Attack speed runes. Damn. You got the auto off before I could flash.
An enemy has been slain.
Interesting.
I thought I could flash away before he meleeed me, but the melee traveled, so flash wasn't worth there.
Yeah, you try not to go 1-for-1 into this matchup. It's a no bueno for you.
Is about to be set free. The dawn of a new age has come.
The Mordekaiser is playing the lane very well. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, Smurf Q sucks. It's not fun. Now I'm pretty sure he still has flash.
I mean, what's his other summoner?
Ignite. That's why he won the 1-for-1.
You can go 1-for-1 on you all day and be fine with it. Until it gets to like 3 kills, then you just don't kill him anymore. Your hacker needs to come to your lane now. There you go.
Fuck! Oh, he flashed.
An ally has been slain.
Oh. Thank you for letting me have that, Bane. I appreciate you.
Why'd you TP there?
Wave was bounced. 2 potential assists.
I mean, Hackram is coming.
Yeah, but he just got back. I don't know. I thought getting the extra assist so I can get my wave clear sooner was better off. But now I have my augment. Now I can match him a little bit more safer.
Rampage. An ally has been slain.
I don't know about the second.
Oh, you don't have your map covered today.
Nah. I'm not worried about app coverage today. Oh no, bot lane. Oh no. She has heal too. Sad. Alright, leeching layer.
Love you.
No, you too.
I can kiss you, gosh.
An enemy has been slain.
Skarner's bot side.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Oh no! Oh no! Damn it! My ult. Yeah. did you see that?
But the fight with Mord?
Yeah.
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 I was like, oh, I don't ult him until I'm inside his thing. And then I did, and then it did at the end of his thing, so the ult went away.
Motherfucker already got mythic item, dude. Holy.
Yeah.
An enemy has been
You know you can just counter his ult with Hourglass, right?
Yeah, kind of.
What do you mean? You can
Because
stop the channel.
you can stop the channel.
Yeah. If you so it's a small channel, right? Like when he ults you, if you Hourglass during that, it stops the ult.
Huh. I actually didn't know that. I always just Hourglass inside his ult to mitigate damage.
You can Hourglass in the ult, right? And that's fine too, which is actually not a bad thing either, right? Instead of going QSS, right? QSS, like, it's a tax that you don't need to pay because you shouldn't be in his face like that, right? He shouldn't have the range to ult you.
Right.
turret plating will soon fall.
I see what you're saying.
Why'd you go 1-for-1 again? Why do you hate yourself?
Because
You gotta stop doing that with that champion. Like, that champion is just gonna get harder and harder for you to kill.
I get it, but he had 150 HP.
Yeah, you let him go.
In my mind, when I started that ult, he should have died, and then his shield was so much more than I expected, and then I was already going. Yeah, I don't know. I probably should have turned around after the first tower hit.
Well, then just pay attention to his resource bar, right? And like his, that's gonna tell you how big the shield is.
Yeah, I should have just turned around after the first turret hit. It's whatever.
And it doesn't help that he's also got my Rift Maker. What is this grouping, man? What is this 4-man mid shit?
That's what works in this elo.
Oh lord. It's so stupid, man. It's so stupid.
That it's
This
working.
team just wins. Yeah, this team just wins. Like, that team should just win. There's no way in hell that should work. Like, bot lane just plays bot lane.
I know.
Right?
I know.
They have the advantage with the tower being taken early.
I
Because
know.
they just farm up. What the fuck is this crap?
I know. But that's
It's
not what
supposed
happens
to be
here.
Smurf Q, right? God, what are these guys? Like Silver 2? What elo is this?
I don't even know.
If it's like gold, then they have to be like Silver 1. Like smurfing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Shut down.
But this is that place.
An enemy has been slain.
This is
Maybe
that
you
place.
get like Vayne can just play mid, you take bot, or like anything else. Like, but like their team just wins if they just chill. Like if everyone just chills.
Right, but you got Skarner that feels like he has to go for the Vayne, and so he's gonna overextend.
I mean, it happens in Diamond too. It's not like it's just as elo. It happens all the fucking time when you just see people start grouping mid because they get nervous.
Ah! Sad. So close.
Oh my god, Scion's mid too. And now he's taking mid XP. Why, dude? Like, just go top, man. Like, seriously, what are you doing? Like, top's gonna push in. Vayne's doing Herald for some fucking reason instead of getting the top XP. Look how giant that wave is. Dude, just TP top and take it. Honestly.
This is why I don't put the map up for you. Because it's gonna trigger the shit out of you.
Take the wave, man. Like, this fucking guy. Like, these guys are so stupid. Herald's not worth that much. You guys already have tower plating. You're fine. Like, you don't need it. Holy shit. And now Scion dies because he's a dumbass. Oh, Prowler's Claw Scion. OP.
I want a TP here. I probably shouldn't.
No, don't fucking TP into a 4-man, dude. What the fuck's wrong with you?
They're all low.
Does that matter? Does that make a difference? Do you have lethal
what?
on people?
What? The
Okay. Okay. Even if you have not, even if they're low, what if you don't kill anybody? You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm
God damn it, dude. What am I? What the fuck?
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. Oh no.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Losing your mind yet?
Energy surge detected.
I mean, diamonds play like this. It doesn't. There's no difference really.
I know.
An ally has been slain.
Scion. Taking Scion. Oh no. Got Baron in 13. No wave pushed mid. Cool. Another one. Hey, Kairos. So Matt, you know how like there's memberships now for like certain YouTubers, like you can. Yeah. So that feature just got unlocked for me.
Nice, congratulations.
Thank you. I just don't know. I don't know what to put on there. Like I don't know what to. It would be.
Feet pics.
I don't know what would be an incentive. You know.
I mean, people don't. I mean, not for just an incentive, just
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like a subscription, right? Like
Yeah.
on Trovo or Twitch or whatever. But I need to. I mean, there's a lot of things I need to redo. I have a stream. I need to fix my alerts. I gotta get the bots and commands figured out for my other platforms. I gotta redo all my emotes and add more emotes. I gotta do animated emotes because Trovo has that, and I had the chance to do that for a while now, and I haven't. Yeah, there's a lot of things I could do. I believe emotes also come into the membership category of YouTube as well. So. Whoa, I'm actually getting Twitch people? So Matt, I put a poll on my community post, right? And there's a couple reasons why I did it. One, I wanted to create awareness of the streaming platforms I stream on, because some people don't know still. Two, I wanted to see where people prefer to watch me. And three, I wanted to see if I should actually consider taking Twitch seriously again.
Okay. Why your opinion on Twitch just changed?
Well, what I'm saying, not necessarily my opinion on Twitch, but I'm saying at least put a little bit more effort into it if people want to watch me on Twitch. Because the thing is you know, I have 1,500 subscribers, right, on YouTube. On one of my like real bullshit community posts from like 2 months ago, I got 156 votes, 156 responses, right? And I'm like, wow, what the hell? Where are all these 156 people coming from, right? And so what I want to do is I wanted to see if out of those people that might be watching me on YouTube who prefer watching live streams, if a big majority actually want to watch me on Twitch, right? Because like it's one of those things I haven't advertised at all. I don't have any of my shit going, right? But like if I get to the end of this community post and there's 156 votes done, right, and like 50% Twitch votes, I'll be like, what the fuck, you know? Because that's like 70 plus people that want to watch streams on Twitch, you know, and I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, but like I still want to use Trovo as my primary. I just want to know if I should take Twitch a little bit more serious, because I don't know. Right now, if you went on my Twitch, I removed all my panels. I removed like everything. You know, but people still show up there. People still show up there. So I just, and then like the main thing too is just like, if people don't know what Trovo is, if they see a good percentage of people saying they want to see me on Trovo, then more people would be like, whoa, what? Why are they picking Trovo over Twitch? Or why is it so close to Twitch? What is this platform? you know, and then you might get a couple people that way. So there's multiple incentives behind this poll.
Yeah.
And so I'm interested so far. 3 hours ago, I posted a 3 hour ago. We're already at 28 votes. Now, I obviously know it's going to be a little skewed to YouTube. So I have 46% voting for YouTube streaming. And at first, Trovo was very far ahead, but behind the scenes, Twitch has actually taken the lead in terms of second place. Oh, that's fucking... Oh, God, that should have been bad. Oh, someone dodged. So Trigger mid, Matt. I don't see it very often, but I want to see your thoughts on it. Is it better to go... Like, I know Phase Rush sucks, but Phase Rush is better for me to get away from him, no?
Yeah.
So Phase Rush would probably still be the better choice into him, no?
So the thing with Trendemir is that he has his power spikes, right? Obviously, like any other champion.
Very strong
But,
power spike dive onto mobile
yeah.
mages in mid lane. Yeah.
So in reality, you don't have to take Phase Rush. You can still go aggressive runes on him because early on you're going to be poking him down, to where he can't really do that much. Like if you're not whittled down, he won't dive you, right?
Sure.
So if you position correctly, you won't need Phase Rush. See what I'm saying?
And then of course you'd also go exhaust too. That also
You can go
minimize
exhaust,
that as
or
well.
you can go ghost.
Ghost. Ooh. I haven't thought about Ghost in the Trinamir. That makes sense though.
How hard is it to climb in lower ranks of support? Very hard.
Extremely hard. You're better off playing carry supports, like the Dark Harvest Brand or Dark Harvest Xerath or Dark Harvest Lux, and stealing kills from your
No, not
ADC.
Seraphine, no.
No, Seraphine's not really. She was very strong in terms of damage, but now she's just more about healing and utility, which then means that you're still not the primary carry. Like, you have to have the supports in low elo. You got to play the ones that are like can be primary carries in the situation if it happens, right? If you have to take the game into your hands.
Support.
Yeah.
No.
Because I mean, think about this, Kairos. So, would you go Soraka support in a bronze game? Would you ever
carry support? Let's go carry Soraka.
Would you ever go Soraka support in a bronze game? Like standard Soraka support?
I mean, would you go Soraka at any elo? To be honest,
Not in solo queue, no.
no. I mean, you'd never play Soraka. Soraka's terrible. She does nothing.
But that's my point, though. My point is like, the less agency you can provide for yourself, the more of a gamble you're taking.
If you want to play a really strong support, play Karma, man.
Karma, yeah, Karma's very good.
If you want to play someone who does and brings utility, and it just overall has crazy base numbers, Karma. If you want to play like a carry support, Pipe, Brand, Lux, any of those champions,
Xerath.
all really good. No, not Xerath.
Vel'Koz.
No, not Vel'Koz.
Why not Vel'Koz?
Because when when you're in low elo, and this goes for any other thing, right? Should I consider switching lane? No, you don't have to.
You can play support if you like support, but
Yeah. Support is still the hardest role in the game. It's the hardest role in the game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Support is the most busted and most overpowered role right now. You control so much of the game pace so early on. Like, if your ADC gets wrecked because of you, because you're not doing anything, you're the reason why the game loses, right? Because you're down a carry. So that's like, it's a lot of pressure to play good support. A bad support gets taken advantage of constantly. But like, low elo, it doesn't really matter how you play around your ADC, because you shouldn't depend on bad players. Only depend on yourself. But yeah, Pike, Lux, Karma, Bran, those champions, those 4, you'd be fine. You'll climb to like silver, gold, no problem. And then after that, that's when you want to start playing like Alistar, Leona. You can still play Lux, you can still play Karma, but like those like Brand and Pike, they get taken advantage of the higher you go up. Support's a respectful role. If you get to diamond on support, dude, you're a good player.
How's Victor top feel to me? It depends. It depends.
Yeah.
Life goals, Kairos. You got this, man.
I mean, like if you when you really understand what a support does, right? You realize that it becomes the most the most important role in the game, because you dictate mid and bot, right? Because you can be there if your awareness is how it should be in that elo, right? And you're paying attention and you're able to track the jungler yourself.
You think
Like,
Victor can
you're
beat
able to-
Mordekaiser? Yeah, he can.
Can Victor beat Mordekaiser? No. Victor cannot beat Mordekaiser. If he goes 1-for-1,
Well, he can't.
Eventually-
He can't like stomp, but he could go even. Like he can just
Okay.
chill.
well, here, let me put this right. Okay. Mordekaiser can okay. I'm not gonna contradict what you're saying, but like Mordekaiser can hard carry a game if he like wins lane.
Oh,
Right?
absolutely.
Yeah, like if he wins the lane, you're not killing him anymore, right? 2 people aren't killing him anymore because he has ult, right? So like at some point he just becomes a juggernaut that you can't deal with anymore, and he just does outrageous amounts of damage until later on in the game, until everyone else scales up. If he allows it, right? If he doesn't, then you get fucked. The Mordekaiser is one of those champions.
I don't think they should do anything much. You actually have no defense against Mordekaiser after
You have when you play Mordekaiser, if you're playing Victor into Mordekaiser, you play the distance game. You don't play up close in space.
Yeah, you can't even cast your W ever.
Well, yeah, if you cast your W, you're screwed. Yeah.
The only time you cast W is if you're inside his ult. Don't ever
Yes.
cast it before.
Because it does nothing for you in the lane, right? Like W does nothing for you because if you're up that close, you're probably dead anyway.
Unless he just uses abilities and whipped it. But yes.
Yeah.
If he E's you too,
It's definitely a skill matchup more favored to Mordekaiser.
Yes. A lot of matchups with Victor right now are like Victor's not favored in all of them. Like, yeah, no.
really aggro early game because Mord's actually
No.
really weak early game.
So yeah, you play your abilities, right? Like when you're playing like a control mage or something like that. Because Victor now is a control mage. He always has been, but like there was points where he was like an assassin, like burst mage, like LeBlanc. At some points, right? That was a long time ago. It's no longer this anymore. But like now, Victor's primary concern is controlling the lane.
So Zian,
you
if
play
you
the range.
Zian, if you go back and watch if you go back in the VOD, I literally just got finished playing against a Mordekaiser. If you ignore the little mistakes and the 1-for-1s early, there was a point in time where it would make
You
a
can't
lot
fight him.
where I was able to fight him, where I was playing around his abilities, watching the windows. Now it was very close, but if you are able to, anticipate his abilities and play around those windows, then Victor can do well from a distance with well-positioned ease. But that's pretty much it. So, who would I ban top if I went Victor top? Kled.
What?
Kled or Camille, probably. I'll put it this way: if I get put in the top, I'll play top, but I don't like top. It's yeah.
I mean, Victor doesn't belong in the top lane. It's too long of a lane.
Yeah, exactly. You basically have to have almost near flawless minion manipulation, or you have to give up a lot. Phase Rush won't do anything for you.
Phase Rush is trash now, man. Like, it's like you take it if you're learning the champion. You don't really take it when in like most matchups anymore, just because it doesn't provide as much as it used to. What's up, Jackson?
What's up? I saw. Until I see actually something sell. But yeah.
Humanity is about to be set free. The dawn of a new age has come.
I don't know. I have never seen it. Well, I mean, I've seen it. I haven't seen it this season.
An enemy has been slain.
I mean, he just plays until he's Maokai, you know? You don't kill him anyway. It takes a long time to kill him. Good lord.
Okay. I'll check. There's no reason for me. Oh shit, goes full HP already. Crazy.
It's a weird concept. He's just like, they just essentially just like, if you have a lead, too bad.
If you have a lead, too bad, and if you, I don't know, I just didn't remember why these are like stupid hopping.
What are you talking about?
The dawn.
Swain?
Smite. The summer
Smite.
spell Smite.
Oh.
Yeah, the Swain changes, making it 450. Also, you know what I hate about the site changes and how nice I realized? They flat out like changed the numbers on the Smite damage itself, because Smite used to do damage based on your level. Now I think it just does it based on the damage.
Yeah, that it's just base. It's just a base
So
damage now.
It's so much higher damage now than it used to be. I'm gonna hate it.
It's a wonderful change.
It's such a good dumbass shit.
I don't think jungle's like super strong by any means. I just don't think it's like the weakest role anymore.
I just think it's brain dead right now. Jungle does not take a lot of skill.
Well, the jungle meta right now is just hard clearing camps, right? Because of the smite changes. So like, you just clear each side. Like you just clear each side like before you even gank. I mean like the whole rule like the 240 gank like it's like it still works, but like it's not meta anymore. That's why you play like Karthus, Master. You see all these champions that just keep getting played over and over again that are like heavy farming champions, like Kayn. Like there's just no point. Like the meta is so boring for like junglers right now.
I mean, I guess it made jungle everything.
No, it didn't. It made it a fucking really annoying role because you know what happens is that because Smite's so fast, fucking those champions that are supposed to take a while to like scale up super fast.
Like Kindred, Karthus,
Graves, all those champions, man.
Man, they're just obscenely strong.
Yeah, you're supposed to just hard clear all of your camps and then just go for it. Like it's like cool. Enjoying life as a tree, man.
As a
He
tree.
has the Viktorious skin and everything, man. Return that skin.
If only. If only. I don't know, man. There's still a chance for this year. Victor's been all over competitive. There's a chance. Because they decide who they want to make their Victorious skin based on the spring. And Victor was never strong competitive in spring. It was always near the end of the year. And so maybe. Maybe.
I just want to buy the Victorious skin.
I mean, if I'm being dead ass honest with you, I honestly see it being Heck or Meridier.
Oh, it's had
Oh, absolutely. I'm just saying, just like season 6, Victor has a chance this time.
He does have a chance, yes.
Hashtag get
Because it's funny because like when Victor got picked, Oriana got picked, but Oriana already has one, so the chance. And maybe what was it last year? It was Lucian, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, it could,
But they don't care about the role anymore. They don't care about it being role specific.
well, then I was just curious to think like maybe they would do something because like there's no way. Oh yeah, true.
Awkward. What the? But yeah, like Victor this season removed his hex core. I mean, there's a lot of things that changed.
Did you say his gravity field does a lot of damage? What did you say?
Oh yeah,
Chaos Storm.
Chaos Storm doesn't really do that much, man. It's too unreliable.
If it hits hard.
Yeah, that's why it's unreliable.
And what's the point of unreliable?
Why? Well, like, you go for a combo now. Fuck it. Alright, if she gets the other one.
What the hell did I just do? That hurt my eyes. Was that on that stream? What the fuck?
It's not Smurf Q anymore. There's no way it's Smurf Q at all.
Dumbass Q. Wait, be there.
Alright.
Oh my god, why?
Just ignore it, please.
Why? Like, why? Like, why did you do that, man? You're fucking shitting on it. Like, you're doing well in this game and you just gave him a kill. Why?
I
Like,
didn't. It was an execution. It was an execution.
And in contrary to that, this man just wasted 3.5 fucking minutes to get.
Yeah, you burn Flash. Like, why, dude?
That was stupid.
If Maokai decides to go for you, he just press one key. You can't dodge it.
I know.
God damn it, Michael.
I know.
No. Michael PZ the third.
I know.
And he went Red Cane too? Oh my god.
I know. I know.
You're the only person I know that plays League sometimes that gets like, you're like, it kills like right there, you know, and you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it anyway. I can appreciate it. Huh.
I do that.
I mean, you play Vlad, you have a Flash. If you die here, Michael.
Hey, what is it? I mean, that's the way the dodge a power shot, not suicidal. No fucking way. What?
No shot, man.
You physically that you're stupid. What are you doing?
Here comes the TP. No, he just runs away because he's Kane. Imagine if he had Flash there, he could go for that.
If I had Flash, I would have died the first time.
Yeah, true, exactly. Yeah, I know. I mean, you know.
Your argument.
Yeah, neither
I'm not
one
saying you was smart. God, guys. I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm aware.
Silver.
Chill out, dude.
This is why Michael's playing King Cramps.
Stop. All jokes aside, it was a fun game.
No, it's a really fun game. I actually play that game again. I had a blast.
It's so stupid. You're like, oh, hey, come over here. Okay. Fucking rocket launcher to the face.
Where you at, Pizza? How you doing? Kablam! I hate the rocket launcher. I hate it when just a rocket flies off screen and just everything in that giant AoE just explodes. Alright. No, I had actually 100% play Kickstart again. That game was fun as fuck. Like that gravity field on the Scuttle.
Fucking the Scuttle dodged my gravity field.
Scuttle?
This is
Man.
bullshit, man. So bullshit.
Scuttle's a challenger, man. He's been doing this shit for 90 years. 10 years. I don't know how old Scuttle is.
Not that old.
Scuttle not in.
No. Like season 6 or 7? 5 maybe?
Shaco not fucking doing the gun, buddy.
Why did he smite early?
You just, you know.
What? Okay. Yay, my flash is back. Time to flash under tower again. Shut up. No. No. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm pretty sure if he does it again, I'm gonna have an aneurysm, dude. It's like, it's not even. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh wait, the Banco marketplace option.
Yeah. What Jackson was talking about.
And something is selling for 250,000.
Yeah, it's the one I have.
That's the one you have?
Yeah, and I can't find it.
You're a fucking idiot.
Shut up, man!
Who is that? Oh, you lost more money than I've ever seen in my life.
Oh. Dude, what the fuck is this?
No shot.
Jeez, this thing so irritating. Oh, surrender.
Why? You guys getting fucked over by a tree?
Cause he's got magic resist up the wazoo. That's why.
The tree. You think getting hit by its stump would hurt?
He does damage, man. Not a lot.
The champ does have the same amount of damage.
Oh, the kale RQ'd. Interesting.
Oh, back in the again, so you can progress.
Steve, it's just a handicap, you know. Yeah. The kale AFK'd, so you know I had to give him something.
Hey, don't worry, Fuser. You could make another one of the all FF to montage. Oh, Fuser, have you been seeing the comments I've been leaving on this video?
Yeah, you're talking about fucking Vlad. Every single one of my comments, I'm like, I don't even know what to respond to you. This is a Victor centralized channel, and this Bunny Lord guy keeps coming in with his Vlad bullshit. Like, I know they start both with V, but come on, man.
Every single time I've seen a Vlad in your game, I keep commenting, "Shut the Vlad more space time, man."
You're so stupid.
I do it every time.
Oh. Level 32, silver. I would hope so. I would fucking hope so.
I think Anyone banned Victor in that low velo? Probably get banned the higher up you go though.
Jackson, I will find it. I will find it.
Where is it?
Actually, I have it. I actually jacked it right.
Imagine. I actually had I had a dream. Okay, I had a dream that like one of the people that came over to my house all the time for like board game nights, or whatever, like has it. And he doesn't know what he has, or he does know.
User, I would 100% no bullshit. If I came over to your house and I saw that, I would take it. I wouldn't sell it.
Sounds like you're not welcome to Michael's house ever. That's what that sounds like.
God dang. Okay.
I would just take it and wait and see.
It sounds like he's not coming to the world's party ever.
I know, right?
That's what that sounds like.
Like I got a lot of expensive stuff sitting around.
Just like come over and then I leave.
The motherfucker walks out with your TV, dude. Like he's just like, oh, I don't fucking know, dude. He's just sitting there.
The projector.
Yeah, it's like, oh fuck, you had a movie theater? Fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna take that too. Oh, those recliners, those movie seats? Yeah, I'll take that shit too. Fuck it, it was looking real pretty.
Just imagine I had like a pouch and if you put it into it just shrinks.
But
down
no bullshit, Bunny. You no bullshit, Bunny. You did say you're coming this year, right? No bullshit. You did say you're coming over this year, right, Bunny? You said it.
Yeah, I try my hardest. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. And Jackson said he was too.
Oh, Jackson's coming over.
Oh, by the way, what day is that?
It's a while from now.
That's a while from now. Yeah.
Is it gonna be on Halloween or is it gonna be before Halloween?
I don't know.
I hope it's before Halloween.
You got a Halloween thing you're doing?
Well, it's, it's like every year I like to go walk around.
You can terrorize the kids here.
After Halloween.
You can terrorize the kids here.
Usually,
I guess I could bring it.
Usually it's you can't bring the scythe, you monkey.
Oh yeah.
I would beat the living shit out of Jackson if I turned the corner on
I don't know. Figure something out.
Have they announced it yet? I don't think they have. I mean, they announced it's gonna be in China, which we already knew, but let's see. Let's see. Tournament welcomes 2014.
Is it in the U.S. next year?
It will be, yeah, because it was supposed to be this year, but because of COVID, they wanted to do China again because they didn't get a fair shake, which I understand. I respect it, No,
fuck that, dude. Like honestly.
Like, well, okay, like you have to understand something. In China, that's where 80% of the player base is for this game, and they had all this stuff planned, and it just got pooped on.
November 6th in Shenzhen.
That's knockout stages.
That's the final.
Wait, no, it says
really? The final will take place in the University Sports Center on
knockout
6th
stage. TBA and November 6th. I guess that's the finals. Okay. There you go, November 6th.
All right, so that works out.
Yeah, you're good. I typically like to do things a little bit beforehand, so I mean, let me look at the.
Well, I could always come up the day after Halloween or something.
Yeah, the day after Halloween would work. Mm-hmm. And I would have to take off. Yeah, that works.
Wait, so who's going?
No idea.
Whoever wants to come, man.
I guess it's in 5 months.
I know Tyler's coming.
He is?
Oh, that guy? Oh,
he said he was gonna come last time, and
No, he said he's gonna go this time for sure.
Okay.
Is he gonna bring his girlfriend too?
Probably not. Kapani, calm down, dude. Stop trying to steal people's girls. It's all good.
uh,
United for Dowrun.
top lane. Renekton top lane.
Wait, what?
One second, I'll be right back. I'm gonna give the info to
You're good. Yeah. That works.
I should be able to make this. I'll try. Where's it at? That's not
Oh, okay, someone dodged. Fully. So I got this new game, Matt. New board game.
Huh?
A lot of fun.
What's it called?
It's called Marvel United.
Okay.
You get to play as any Marvel hero, and you play against a villain. It is cooperative, but still pretty cool. I enjoyed it. Played it yesterday with Chris and Becca.
Nice.
I wonder if it's on Tabletop Sim. Let me see. Oh shit! Whoa! There it is. I'm gonna send this.
What?
They have it on Tabletop Sim, the game.
Oh, the Marvel thing?
Yeah. It has all the expansions, so you can play as any of the characters. Cool. Definitely gotta try that out sometime. Loki comes out in 2 days. The Disney Plus show, Loki. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, we definitely got it. It'll be... Fortunately, it is only a 4-player game, but it's really cool.
User, it was an honor knowing you.
Me. What do you mean?
Oh, we're kicking you out. That's bad.
Oh.
Obvious.
Oh. Okay.
I'll play with you. long's the game?
Very short. But this one has all 57 heroes and 28 villains, so...
I'm playing as a villain then.
No, you
No, I
don't
just
play as a...
play Jax.
You don't play as a villain.
I quit. Next. Wait. Did you buy all the DLCs for that game, PC?
The what? DLCs? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
For the Marvel game?
No, if someone made a mod that has all the expansions in it.
No, I'm talking
Play.
about in real life.
Oh, no, I just... DLCs. It's not downloadable, Genie. But, no, I just bought the base game. But, I do intend to get them all. Just like I did with Dice Throne. We're back.
Alright, I'm back.
So when do you want to play the game, PC? Please find a game that really enjoys the
Damn, I had a feeling Q was gonna pop. What's up? Hey!
Billy Bones quits, so...
Oh, yeah? Gwen. Gwen mid.
Alright, looks like the one that sold was the one that was listed for $5,400. So now the lowest price Billy Bones flip is going for $8,000. There's one listed at 8,000, there's another one at 8,340, and then there's another one at 10,000. There is one Blanco that's more rare than the Terry, that's less rare than the golden ticket.
There is?
That's Billy Six Bones. There are 10 Billy Six Boneses.
No, you see, okay, what's that, Jackson? Reword that statement again, because last time I said the same shit, and you're like, no.
What?
So, there are...
There's a figurine that's not as rare, but similar.
It's not as rare as the golden ticket, but it's more rare than the Terry. It's a non-South by Southwest Blanco. Actually, technically, it's from a couple months before South by Southwest. That December, they did a promo sweepstakes on Twitter to people that retweeted something that they did or something like that.
Oh.
And 10 people got a Billy Six Bones. It's not all that interesting visually, considering it uses the same model and texture as the regular Billy Bones, which you can just buy for like $10 if you had played the Trigus Beta. But it's limited to 10, so someone listed one of those on the marketplace. Want to guess how much they listed it for?
500.
1.5 million.
Are they like actually insane? No,
So
not, right?
10 times that. That's what the street value would be for your golden, linearly speaking.
Which I don't know. Considering like you know, I mean, the Terry is listed at 250,000. So you know what I want to do? I want to do like a linear regression or maybe a logarithmic regression actually.
Of the Terry compared to the gold based on 250?
Basically of all the different Blancos that are listed to see how the prices compare and what that would project as the reasonable price for the gold. So
How many chairs are there?
that'll be like sometime this week. What was that?
How many chairs are there?
There's 122 of them.
And they just have 250.
Yeah.
And if someone buys that for 1.9, if someone does actually buy that, mathematically speaking, there's going to be around based on statistics numbers.
Correct.
What? Oh, wait, what?
He's talking about the Billy at 10, at 1.5. You multiply that by 10, that's 11
That's
and a half.
10 times 1.5 is 15, so...
Yeah, 15, sorry.
There's no way a nut job paid 15 million.
It definitely could. It definitely could.
Good. It takes off.
You know what? I wish the best.
Yeah, then we'd be gaming.
I really hope it does, man.
We'd be gaming for life, man. That's that's pretty much it. Oh shit.
Jackson would be gaming for live. All right, let's be honest right here. Motherfucker gonna have like 15 mil in his pocket, and he'd be like, "Hey, we chilling."
Right. But he's just gonna invest into our gaming house, and in that case, we all.
Yeah, if I had 15 million, I would for sure have plenty of money.
You wouldn't have plenty of money. It can be very expensive.
Well,
Not really. Not even with that much money. No, he's chilling, dude. He will still have like, if he has, let's say he sells like, or let's say he gets like 15 for it, right? He won't even have to break half, like not even.
You
I don't, he can.
count for taxes. So
Yeah,
short-term capital. That's 37%. 37%.
I mean, maybe like he would use like at max like 4.
But
Just
still,
does whatever the fuck he wants, and then buys everyone cars. That's another million. No, I'm just kidding.
All of us Teslas, man. Then we run.
No.
Wow, we actually win.
Nah, dude, because Teslas will they retain their value, and they could generate us power, vehicle to grid, you know. Hey man, I got my own way of getting to, okay? So, and we'll find out how it goes in the next couple days.
What's happening in the next couple days?
Michael's pregnant.
wasn't there like a
I believe it.
shareholder meeting? Or
I don't know. I got nothing.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, did you sell off your
Nope.
fucking
Doing
GameStop?
well. They're up.
Nope.
They're up to 285 right now.
I know.
How much money have you made with GameStop?
Don't say that number on the stream.
It's enough.
Thank you. No, you're streaming.
Oh yeah.
Dummy. None of anyone's business. Tell him later.
I would like
I'll
Oh
send
my
it
God,
to you
this
in
guy.
Discord, but you can't say it out loud.
Hello.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna just look at the
I mean,
Just figure it out yourself.
do you know how many I have?
Yeah.
Don't say them out loud.
I'm not saying.
Okay, then yeah, you can.
Caesars made $2 million on GMC.
Shut the GMC. What is AMC and GME? This is a new stock.
No, General Motors.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay.
Wait, when did General Motors become relevant again? Holy shit.
He's fucking memeing, dude. He's fucking. He messed
I know,
up. He said
honestly.
AMC and GME at the same time.
That was intentional. Come on.
All right. You still have your one?
I have like 0.92. That's what I originally got.
Okay.
So basically one, yeah.
Nice.
But the average price isn't that great good. So
That's pretty good, Brady. That's really well done.
yeah, I just submitted it. We'll see what he thinks.
Ally has been slain.
You know one thing? I wish I had bought more Billy Bones Gold.
GMC?
GMC.
I wish I didn't sell my AMC because I bought that shit when it was pretty fucking cheap, and then it dropped a little bit, and I was like, I don't want to lose this money, so I pulled out, and now I would have a little bit of money.
You would.
Nice.
You would.
You want to know how much Billy Bones Gold Founders Packs were selling for back when they were being sold
500K.
for the beta? They were $100 a piece. And for that $100, you got a Billy Bones Gold Blanco, along with
Yeah, I remember you almost got. I almost bought it. I almost bought one.
6 accessory pieces. So currently, Billy Bones Gold himself is going for $200.
That's double.
And each accessory piece is selling for about $100 plus or minus like $30.
Wow.
Watch a video I sent to this. This drum souvenir for my final from a philosophy class.
Is Gwen gonna fucking show back up in lane anytime soon?
We'll see what he thinks. It's kind of stupid. Whatever. It was like the first thing that came to my mind when I created Whoa! Don't say that word.
Anyway. Yeah, what would that be?
They don't know actually.
8 times. 8 times octuple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, essentially buying Billy Bones Gold Founders Packs would have octupled your money.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Alright, Matt. Get on.
Get on what? What, Apex?
There are currently 2 listings. One of those sold. There were 3, I think. Now there's only 2. So one of those must have sold, or maybe they delisted it. There was one for around 50,000. So that one was either sold or delisted, because now the only ones I see are 54,000 and 100,000. I am rare. So originally there was one for 150,000. Someone else added another listing that undercut that one by $1. So it's $149,999.
Nice. Oh, they're playing Apex.
An ally has been slain.
Sent you a message, Bunny.
Where's Terry? Oh, there it is. Oh! What? Did one sell? No. Sorry, I was looking at that. No, the price actually went down. Someone listed a Terry for 175,000. The one that was up there for 250,000 is still up there, but someone else listed another Terry for 500,000. Well, 490.
Let me know when one sells. If one sells at those levels, I'm tearing my house apart.
To be fair, the one that's listed at 175,000 is number 117 out of 122, whereas the one that's listed at 250,000 is number 2 out of 122.
Do you remember what number I was?
I think it was like 100-ish.
Yeah.
Number matters, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, well, people like to be one of the original first ones.
Usually, like single digits tend to come in pretty high.
Or meme numbers.
Or even low double digits.
Has destroyed a turret.
But yeah, Bunny, did you get my message?
Yeah, I read it.
Okay.
I was actually really close to my calculation.
Yeah.
Were we reporting that game?
Hmm?
Sounds like police report.
Oh, people are upset with Kazakhs. I don't know why. And they all fed more than he did.
You could have gotten a similar multiple of your money by buying the taco founded tax. It's T-A-K-O, not T-A-C-O. As those ones sold for $50 each. And
In hindsight, there could have been a lot of opportunities, but it's all good.
Yep.
I'm currently in my play, and we'll see if mine outperforms in the long run.
I wish I had a working bank account when you first talking about GameStop while I put money into it.
Did you actually believe what I was saying?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe
I don't know, man. Like a lot of people. I mean, if you go look at that graph, dude, most people would have sold during the last 3
Most
months.
People are fucking depressed. Actually, to be fair, I think if you sold when it was at 200 and we bought it for 100,
Yeah, but in hindsight, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
oh, bro, what's up, bro?
Oh, sure.
I mean, I wanted to put it. I but clearly, if GameStop went up, brother, I'd have almost the game. So.
We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. We're still early. I could still be wrong.
Well, brother, if that starts plummeting, you should probably.
Nah, I'm good.
All makes sense to sell. Well, if it starts like massive plummeting, you sell it, and then once it hits like the first, like that, you should.
Wait, so are you saying just sell low and buy high?
No, buy high. No, Jesus Christ. Fuck you.
I'm not. I'm gonna sell when, you know,
Fuck off, Jackson.
it makes sense.
Just kidding.
Buy high, sell low. Fuck you. What about that guy that put? How rich is that guy that put like that had 50 million in GameStop right now?
Oh man.
Doing pretty well. But I know someone who has more.
Oh, the CEO guy? Or
No, I know someone. A friend of mine. A friend of my coworker, actually, should be more specific, on Discord, has 500,000 shares.
Holy shit! 500,000 shares.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking right.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well.
Alright, I'm rolling.
Doing pretty well. And from what I understand, he hasn't sold a single one.
I mean, there's no point. Just sell it right.
Well, I mean,
That's a touch, yeah.
it's been all over the place, man.
Yeah,
Like, man.
150 million.
No, it's 140 million.
I just rounded it up. It's not like it fucking matters. It's an obscene amount of money. That's
Oh,
an
you can
answer.
just divide
Sure.
280 by 2.
Alright, Jackson, now you know what you're doing once you sell that thing. The moment GameStop hits a low number again, you buy it.
No, I mean, like I said, man, there's so many different things you could do. You know, you never know 100% until it happens. You know, you just make your own decision, make your own thesis, and if you're right, you're right. You're wrong, you're wrong. You only risk what you're willing to lose.
$150 million.
Not well enough.
Oh, you should try and know better, man.
That's fine, man. It's all good.
You want to buy a golden lake?
Hey man, I get people to buy my wife's cookies for $20 for a dozen, and they happily do it. So you know, maybe I can get someone to buy your golden Blanco.
You fucking running here, brother.
It's not a scam, dude. Their cookies are fucking amazing, dude. You'll find
I
out.
don't give a shit. $20 for 12 cookies. That's
Dude.
over $1. That's like me going to fucking.
I'm telling you, people.
Celebration.
Okay. So one person, I said, yeah, sure, right? But then I asked, like, legitimately, I asked someone else who's never bought any cookies from me, right? Or it was like, it's like, what would you realistically pay for these cookies? And he's eating them. And he's like, I'd probably pay $20 for a dozen. I'm like, straight up, like.
You remind me of the person, like, there's the place in Celebration. I don't know if you know what Celebration is.
Movie theater?
But there's a fucking, what is it, a pastry shop that has like the little like pastry things that you can bite into. I forget what the hell it's called. But it's quite literally to buy 6 of them, it's $15 for 6.
Oh wow.
And it's like, I don't.
Heard you talking about my cookies.
Yeah, cookies are good.
I'm not paying over 50% of cookies. Scam artist.
I'm telling you, the cookies are good.
I ain't paying $20 for your cookies.
Hey man, you don't know that until you have them.
No, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you
I
don't.
paid $30 for
He's
cookies.
saying my cookies aren't good.
No, he's not saying their cookies aren't good. He's saying he won't pay $20 for a dozen. I said, that's fine.
Yeah, I won't.
Most people wouldn't, but a lot of people do.
I've had people pay $20 a dozen.
I know, and I've had people like legitimately give me like a little no bullshit offer for $20 for your cookies. So, you know, it is what it is.
I'm
All right.
working over the money.
I love you.
Me too.
Who you talking to?
Bunny.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hey, Becca.
He says, hey, Becca.
Nice shirt.
So when you start planning our world's party for this year, because Tyler wants to join in this time.
November 6th is the finals.
Wait,
Okay.
so Tyler's the special?
But Bunny's coming too, remember?
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm.
I'll bake you cookies, Bunny.
Hell yeah. Don't expect $20.
I won't charge you. No, you're good. You're good. You're good, man.
Oh my
Knock on
goodness.
that door, you come up, I'll play the cookies.
It's like, hey, cookie tax. Cookie tax. Give me your cookie tax before you enter the door.
Oh, that's so
$3
funny.
under this house and you get this dozen cookies. No offer, go home.
Cookie tax. Dylan says charge him.
Hi, Dylan.
Oh, it's funny.
Who has that money? No.
Nah, you're good, man.
$20 for cookies.
You're good, dude.
Mwah.
Now that
I don't
dog's
think she's
close.
happy with me right now. Look at how sad she looks. Oh, min, 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 min. Min, min, min.
Probably because Feezer's not having the dog. Yeah, look.
Hello.
Have you looked at your poll?
I looked at it here and there. It was like 31 votes, which is higher than Trovo.
Yep.
Wait, can I get my badge that says I voted?
There's no voted badge.
I'm voting.
Bunny's like, can I get a badge that says I voted? And I'm like, I don't have one.
Something close this way.
Oh, you
She's
just
so precious. Like, just look at her. Look at how cute she is.
She's adorable.
Look at how cute she is. Look at how cute she is.
Her ears look exactly like my dog does. Is she a hound?
Yeah, she's beagle.
She's
I'm gonna leave you alone.
Alright.
Stop embarrassing you and the dog.
That's fine.
Feezer's embarrassed himself more than you have.
Absolutely.
Have you heard this man?
Absolutely. You're probably 100% on right on that one.
Playing games with Feezer and then you're
Hmm.
I just say a lot of the accessories.
Where are you looking at, Jackson?
He's looking at the marketplace.
Blanco's marketplace.
So Jackson, what do you plan on paying? You plan on paying $250 for a blank?
No, he's not gonna buy any. He's just gonna hold. He's gonna diamond hand that shit.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. You are the only one. The more people want your thing, the more it's gonna go up. Just make sure it doesn't get stolen.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Oh, just a Billy Bones for 15 fucking thousand.
That's a Billy Alpha Bones.
Hey,
Alpha
show
version.
Show Bunny the card.
Billy 6 Bones, 1.5.
Yeah, show him. I mean, obviously cover the thing, but.
Oh, I don't have the card right now. It's
Give a save for it now. Okay.
I mean, brother, do you know how much that's worth? I would buy it.
But you listed it right on your account, like
I
virtually.
didn't list it. No, not yet.
But you attached
I
it to
redeemed
your
it.
yeah
I
you redeemed
redeemed it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, show him that you have it.
Golden ticket, not available. Wait, what?
Well, this is the marketplace. If I go to my collection, I can show you what I have in my collection.
Yeah, show him the.
So,
Holy shit, Jackson.
Show him the big dog. There he is.
there.
View item. Hit view item. I wanna view that item.
Dude!
Holy shit, man.
Cause look, there's Jackson's thing.
Oh yeah, he was showing it to me yesterday. Was it yesterday?
In
Yeah.
game.
Either way, he was showing it to me. I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before.
Showed it to you in his box.
Mm-hmm.
The
This is on the marketplace.
I don't know if you saw when he put in the Discord.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I can show you. Here.
Wait,
Look.
Yeah, you
don't
showed me
you-
that.
Some of those Billy Bones that sound like it. Don't you? Yeah. Jackson, you have so much
Look,
money.
there's the Terry.
There is indeed that Terry.
Here are the listings. See these prices?
Oh.
You're selling it for 500.
Mm-hmm. But I told him, as soon as one actually sells, because right now they're just listed, as soon as one actually sells, anywhere near that, we're tearing the house apart.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, that Terry probably would be worth more than your house, so.
K? Just K?
What do you want me to say?
How much is the other image worth in your mind?
Well, I
This is
haven't
not
redeemed
normal.
any
Like,
of my
how am I
other
supposed
South
to
by Southwest
react?
I
Blancos,
understand.
So
I
those
understand.
are still in card form. So they aren't on my shelf yet. This is the only one of the South by Southwest ones that I have redeemed on my shelf.
Hey, so there's what, 100 and something
Wait, so.
Terry's,
Jackson,
right?
can you-
There's like 100 something Terrys?
There's 122.
Okay. Multiply 122 by 250K.
Wow, that's if it's linear. As
That's
I
if
said,
it's
I wanna
linear.
Do like I want to do a linear regression and I want to do a logistic regression.
I want to see a linear. I want to see the bullshit. I want to see the max. I want to see the ceiling. I want to see that
I'm
shit.
so curious how much you could sell your entire collection.
I want to see that I want to see that linear, man. Show me that math.
You have 4 Billy Bones, isn't that like? Oh yeah, that's what you have.
No, that's the regular. That one's like $50 each. I bought it for $10 each
Billy
though.
Bones.
I bought the Billy Bones at $10 each. Now they're worth $50 each.
How much is
That one's worth $200.
How much is the light Billy?
These are accessories. These are the accessories that go with Billy Bones Gold that I got in the founder pack. So these were kind of actually free with the Billy Bones Gold, and now each of these is worth nearly $100 each.
Damn, Jackson. Those are your second most expensive items, and then next to the golden ticket.
No,
What's your second most expensive? Oh, is it that?
my Terry.
You have a Terry?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
has
haven't
one
redeemed
too.
it yet though. It's not on my account yet, but I have the card. I just need to scan the QR code.
Jesus Christ.
I also have, in addition to Terry, I have an I Am Rare, which is, where's that one? Right there. So you can see the price on him. So I have one of those. And I also have one of these. You can see the price right there. Actually, I have 2 of those, sorry.
Those actually sold, right?
Yeah, one of those I think sold for about 50,000.
What the fuck, Jax?
So I have 2 of those. Oh yeah, I have what's the split? I have like 3 or 4 of those, I think. I think 3.
Oh, that's right.
I think I have
That's the
3 of
one I
those.
keep asking.
And it looks like one of those sold. 2 of those was sold.
For 8K?
Oh. Yeah, one sold for 5,400, and then the other one that was just listed for 8,000 must be sold. Hold on.
Oh.
Where is it?
Yep, there it is. Well, unless they pulled it.
Unless they sold it, they might have sold it.
So I have
Oh,
a
I
question,
can't tell.
Jax. Can I have a Billy Bones flip?
I'll need to ensure that I can sell my expensive
Others.
ones for a good price.
You know what? I've heard it. That sounds like a yes soon in time. That's all.
Let me see how they go.
We'll just have to see how it goes. Thank you. Exactly. I agree.
I believe in Jackson mainly because I won $8,000.
Not even tiptoeing around it. Just
So
I mean, I'm just joking. So.
I think I have like 3 of those. And then I have like
I wish you
5.
had that only 6 boats.
I have like 5 each of the other South by Southwest Blancos, which actually I can filter by pre-alpha. So these are pre-alpha Blancos, which include the South by Southwest ones, and also camo gold. Oh, and also
What's funny about that is if this game actually was even more, that golden tick would be so worth the 50.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Yeah, I have 3 of those. I have 5 of those. I have 1 of those. I have 2 of those. I have 5 of those. I have 5 of those. I have 5 of those. And why isn't Terry showing up here? That might be a bug. I don't know. Well, I have 1 Terry as well, and then I have a gold ticket.
You said you haven't redeemed it, remember?
Yeah. No, I haven't redeemed any of the other golden. Or sorry, I haven't redeemed any of the other South by Southwest ones. Just the golden ticket.
Oh, you're holding your hand.
Yeah, but I heard that in order to make the supply numbers more accurate, because some of them may have been lost or whatever, it's possible that they may have a deadline. They may institute a deadline for redeeming South by Southwest Blancos. Possibly. They're just talking about it in Discord. I think I saw the community manager.
So what if you come out with one later after the deadline?
So
does it become worthless?
I don't know.
That sounds kind of lame.
Well, I think it's
sure they would announce it.
I think it's the pre-alpha ones.
Yeah, the South by Southwest.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying. So if I manage to find it 2 years from now, but they removed it a year and a half from now, sad.
Yeah, you'd be fucked.
Sad.
Shouldn't have lost
it. So I don't know. They'll definitely announce it if they.
It was definitely a very expensive move for me. Okay.
You definitely need to find one. Is it in your current house right now?
I don't know. It could be in my current house. It could be in my old house. It could be at a landfill. I don't know. I mean, we were over there and we can find it. So then I think maybe we took it, but it's like in a box somewhere. And I think I might have stored it in one of my board games, but I have 200 plus board games. Like.
You said you had a hunch about the Munchkin.
Maybe, but I don't know.
I don't want to go through every single card of those Munchkins looking for this thing.
I know. But the thing is, Becca, if it sells, it's one thing. Like right now, it's all speculative. Okay, people can just be listing ridiculous numbers. Okay, if one actually sells and someone's actually crazy enough to buy it for the prices they have listed, that confirms the value. At that point, it's worth tearing the house apart.
It's funny because it's actually true. It'd probably be worth more than the house.
Oh, you! Lame!
Oh, Victor,
Oh, and I should remind you that this is still the alpha marketplace, and it's a closed alpha. So the only people that actually have access to viewing this or posting stuff
technically no
are people who have been selected to join the closed alpha based on their engagement with the game. So like playtime.
And you have the golden tickets if you're still out of play because you own the golden tickets.
Well, and I've also played it with
Sure.
The prices will probably only go up.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I was thinking, you know, when the marketplace has its full release, I would think that the influx of maybe players with fewer blancos each would mean that demand would increase while supply might not increase as much as demand, which would lead to prices rising. Maybe. Just a idea.
I mean, when does the full version of this come out?
Later in summer, to be announced.
And I recommend holding your golden ticket.
I think it was probably around like July, into July or August-ish. I don't know.
Hopefully you can find a good money.
But 1 week from today, I will be on their official E3 live stream after their E3 keynote address.
So that is official. That is happening.
So, yeah.
That's exciting, dude.
They have announced their Twitch keynote at 11 a.m. Pacific on June 14th, which is 1 p.m.
And you'll be on it.
I'm not actually sure. We still need to talk about that. I might be on it, or I might be like right after it or something. I'm not exactly sure.
You being there in person.
No, I'll be co-streaming on Twitch. Squad streaming. That's it.
Just tell me you're not gonna be wearing the Libra outfit.
Of course I am.
Orange.
Hey, it's the signature. Also, you